add stuff to my collection today. Gonna check out the figure with the pictures online. Gonna do it anyway, cause I already know what I want and it's sold out. Damn! Is it here? Where's my ATROCITUS? Is it here? Oh God, is it here? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh my God! Oh God, where is it? Oh no, it's here somewhere. It's got. Oh God, it's gotta be somewhere. Oh no, you're not him.
Dude, you got like 2 weeks. Chill out.
Sparks, Nevada? Where the hell is that? $7-Eleven? Aww.
Nope. You gonna open it?
I guess.
You happy?
Yeah,
are you happy?
Very happy. Yeah. My red lanterns are finished.
Smell it. Smell it.
Oh.
Smell awesome?
Oh, it smells amazing.
Does it?
It smells like anger and rage. Rage against the machine. Need that plate back, please.
You need that plate back.
Yeah. They packed his lantern in there with fucking that non-twist tie. This is the thing I hate. You either give it a twist tie or that recycled paper stuff. You don't give it this crap. Okay, because what ends up happening is when you put it around the figure, yeah, it protects the paint, but so does paper.
It's cost effective. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
No, I want Mattel to know this. Okay, because what ends up happening when you wrap it around the figure, you got to pull their limbs, and that's resistance. And so what ends up happening, it loosens up the limbs on the figure. So when you go to display them proudly on your shelf, they end up wobbling around and falling and knocking everybody else over. These things, Mattel, I just want you to know, suck. This is a terrible, terrible idea because now I can't get the lantern out to play with the ATROCITUS. He's just going to sit on the shelf like this.
He's a collector.
Well, I know. It says adult collector on the box. I can read.
Yeah.
But my point still stands. So, these are stupid.
That smell is awesome, though.
And it... Oh, it so is.
It's an awesome smell. Disappointment art.
Disappointment art.
This thing is that they don't have anything in stock.
Oh man, dang, ain't my quarter. And as you can see, today is a glorious, rage-filled day. We are going to be taking a look at the MattyCollector.com DC Signature Series Collection ATROCITUS figure. Now, right off the bat, guys, you can see that the ATROCITUS figure comes in the standard Mattel MattyCollector.com white box. It's got all the copyright information and stuff right here at the bottom of the box. It's got the Mattel logo there, recycled paper, I guess, whatever that thing is, the barcode. The side of the box is all pure white. Bottom of the box, pure white. And basically, right there, ATROCITUS, so you know who you're getting and who's in the box. And just like every other MattyCollector.com figure, we got to open up the white box to get to the figure box on the inside. So let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open and take a look at that. Alright guys, let's take a look at ATROCITUS' box out of the box, I guess. Now this is actually really cool that they did the DC Universe signature series. It is different from the Matty Collector He-Man figure boxes and whatnot. They do have a full window, just like the He-Man figures do, but instead of having their name and Castle Grayskull down here at the bottom, their name is right here at an angle, so you can see more of the figure and it's really more or less more of the accessories. It does say DC Universe Signature Collection up here on top of the box, and it's the same exact logo that was on the white box that this box comes in. He has his name there, Adult Collector down there, in case you're wondering. It's got this really nice art of ATROCITUS on the side, the older DC logo here on the side, and it's got the same picture from the side on the back here, but it's more of a fuller picture. It says the name up here, Signature Series again, and on the back, the front window still wraps around to the side here. You got the Mattel logo, same signature DC Universe logo up top. Bring the box down just a little bit. You see the DC Universe logo up there and everything. And basically his bio right here on the back. And it says, long ago, the Manhunters were secretly programmed by Krona to destroy all life in Sector 666. All but 5 beings were massacred, and they became known as the 5 Inversions. With ATROCITUS as their leader, they sought revenge against the Guardians of the Universe, creators of the Manhunters. ATROCITUS had already gained immense power through the darkest of magic, but it wasn't until he awakened the Red Lantern of Rage that he became the mighty beast and leader of the Red Lantern Corps, a commanding army fueled with rage and capable of mass destruction. So let's go ahead, take this guy out of the box, and that will be our second unboxing for this video, and take a look at ATROCITUS, the figure. Alright guys, now that we got ATROCITUS out of the box, you can see he is a very powerful looking figure, and he goes well with any DCU figure, because it is technically wave 21 of the DCU Classic figure lineup. They just switched everything over to MattyCollector.com. I don't know why they did. I guess their sales in stores were starting to slump, especially with the last 3 or 4 somewhat lackluster sets that they released.
I think what it is that they were releasing characters that no one wanted or cared about or even knew who they were. So they're like, they see a guy and they're like, who the hell is that dude? And like, just don't pick him up. Don't know who he is.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't Wave 17 or 18 fully Super Friends?
Yeah, so.
I mean, without Superman and Batman, it was all the side characters that no one really cared about as a kid anyway.
Yeah.
So, ridiculous. But back to the ATROCITUS figure. As you see, ATROCITUS, he has this red metal or this red sheen over his I guess his head guard, his shoulder guard or whatever, and the same color was applied to the lantern, so they both have the same color. His belt has the same color. Basic articulation as goes, guys. Head, let me get in closer on this one. The articulation, come on, focus. Alright, articulation is at the head, goes up and down, slight up and down movement. His head rotates. His head really isn't hindered by his neck piece here. His neck piece is just kind of somewhat glued on into the back. It is flexible. It is made of a softer, rubbery type of plastic. His arms do rotate all the way around if you can get them. If you can get them to, like I said, they're not hindered by this piece at all. Basic DCU articulation. He's got his tricep, bicep area. One articulation at the elbow. Wrist articulation. Same for both sides of the arm, so no difference there. His ab crunch, his waist articulation, he does go all the way around, no hindering there. And basic leg articulation, 1 point at the knee and 1 point at the here at the ankle without any ankle pivot. Coloring wise, Atrocitus looks beautiful as a figure. Now the coloring on the figure right here on the chest figure is a little lighter than the other Red Lantern figures that they released. As you can see, there's Scalix right here. His chest is a darker red, and actually all the way around a darker red. The only red that remain the same color are right here on the belt, and then the belts that match, and then obviously the belt's the same color as Atrocitus' neck piece up there. The rings are a different color red. Atrocitus has more of a blood red color to his ring, where Scalix has that same metallic paint that's on the belt, on the ring, and right here on the lantern, it's the same color, that metallic sheen red. Now the main difference is that I guess they decided to go with a different from the knees down. Is they didn't sculpt the boots on Atrocitus like they did with Scalix and Nightlick, and yeah, that's really the only other two Red Lanterns that we got. They just painted it up to a point so they would match boots, so their boots would actually match, so they would look in uniform with each other. But like I said, Atrocitus' boots are not sculpted in; they're just painted on. I wouldn't say it's a disappointment on the figure. It's not a knock against the figure or anything else like that. It's something different. I do wish, because the Scalix and Nightlick figures came out first, that they would have sculpted the boots just like Atrocitus is here, or like Scalix, they would have followed that over to the Atrocitus figure. Or, you know, if Atrocitus had come out first and they just painted the boots in that higher knee type style that the Red Lanterns wear. Like I said, it's not a knock against the figure. The coloring, I wish, was the same color as the other Red Lanterns, but that's not a knock against the figure either. Like I said, the ring's a different color. That's not a knock against the figure either. It's just me pointing it out. Now, they did paint his nails black like in the comic books. He's got the teeth blackened somewhat, just like in the comics. He's very comic accurate. And just like the lantern here, my bad. The lantern here is very comic accurate as well, and there hasn't been a non-accurate comic lantern whatsoever. Now, a lot of people say that with the Wave 20 Sinestro, his lantern wasn't accurate. In fact, his lantern for his core was accurate, because that is the lantern, the same style lantern that he used. But the lantern that came with the Sinestro figure in Wave, I think it was 4, was very comic accurate as well. So there's not a bad. And then the Star Sapphire's lantern was as well accurate. The one that came with the Wonder Woman was comic accurate. And then the White Lantern with Deadman, and so on and so forth. But just to give you a little side comparison of each lantern, there you go. You got the Yellow Lantern here, the Red Lantern here, the Red Lantern core logo being on top. Like I said, it's extremely comic book accurate, just like the Yellow Lantern from Sinestro from Wave 20 as well. Just to give you an idea of the difference, it is a different sculpt. The lantern, however, does not go all the way back. It is hindered right here by, I guess, whatever the lantern, the light part, where the light would come out of. It is hindered. Now, you can force it back and through and over and around and stuff. I don't recommend that you do that, though, because it will rub the paint and rub it off, so, you know, all this will start looking silvery instead of red. And that's pretty much it for Atrocitus. And oh, one more thing, guys. I don't know if this is everybody's Atrocitus, but his waist articulation on my figure only goes the one way. When he comes all the way around, he somewhat locks in place. He won't turn to the right. He only turns to the left. And if you can hear, if you listen, you can somewhat, I guess, I don't know if you guys can hear him lock into place. but he locks into place. I don't know, like I said, if that's everyone's or if that's just mine.
Oh, dude, what the hell?
Yeah, like I said, I don't know. He only rotates that one way, where every other DCU figure like Scalix here can go either way and it not matter.
Well, it makes you feel better. Like, I have 2 of the 2000X Merman figures from the He-Man cartoon, and one of them doesn't rotate at the waist at all. I mean, you can force it, but it's just not going to turn. So,
is it cut out to turn?
yeah, it's cut out to turn. It just doesn't turn.
Huh.
So,
I don't know. Like I said, it's not a knock against the figure. It's, because like I said, I don't know if it's a problem all the way around the board or whatnot. Another thing on mine, right here on the lantern, the paint in the package was already starting to come off, and you can kind of start to see the silver on the underside of the red paint start to show through and stuff. So, that's it. That's the Atrocitus figure right there. That's all the pluses, that's all the bads, which honestly there really wasn't much of anything. And another thing, guys, Mattel, I know, I doubt anybody from Mattel is watching this, but they have to already know this problem. Come on, Lantern with 2 fists. It looks like he's carrying a purse, guys. I don't know, I don't understand why, but Scalix here came with the Nightlick pieces, so he didn't come with the Lantern, so I can kind of understand the 2 close fist thing. But Atrocitus, you made him come with the Red Lantern of Rage, with 2 closed fists. So he can't hold the Lantern. Like I said, the best you guys can get is to kind of hold it around the wrist, or if you're good enough, you can somewhat get it balanced on his hand, like that. And kind of, I guess, somewhat looks like he's holding it or whatever. But yeah, 2 closed fists with an accessory that he can't hold, that he's meant to be able to hold so he can charge his ring up. That's a bit of a D-to-D moment on Mattel's side. So, alright guys, it's size comparison time. As you can see, Atrocitus stands 6 inches, just like every other DCU classic figure that they've released. Right here, you got Dexstar from the 3-pack, the Green Lantern Wave 2 3-pack, stands roughly 2.5, 3 inches tall. And then Scalix right there, obviously he stands 6 inches tall, right next to his Lord and Savior Atrocitus, leader of the Red Lantern Corps. But yeah, that's basically it. That's pretty much it for the size comparison, guys. Like I said, he stands 6 inches, just like every other DCU figure. So,
do you recommend anybody buy this?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I wholeheartedly recommend going out on eBay now, or Amazon. I don't know if Amazon has the Matty collector stuff, but definitely if you're a Green Lantern fan, if you're a Red Lantern fan, if you're a comic book fan, or hell, you just collect the DCU figures, this is definitely one that you guys really need to go out and pick up. Unfortunately, they're sold out on Matty Collector already. So if you didn't get them on the 15th when they released last month, then you're pretty much kind of SOL on that. But like I said, you can hunt them down on eBay. The cheapest I've seen them for eBay, complete in box, was roughly $30 after shipping, which is what you would pay for them on MattyCollector.com anyway. So all in all, that's not a bad deal. But yeah, definitely pick them up. But set yourself a price limit on this one, guys. Don't, because you can only get them offline or whatever, don't rush out and buy them just because you see them and he's 50, 60 bucks. Like I said, set a price limit. And of 40 bucks, I don't even feel comfortable telling you guys to set a price limit of 40 bucks, but since he's 30, and if you find him in store, they're going to want to make their money back and then some. So set your price limit at about 40, and if you guys find them for any cheaper than that, definitely pick them up. If you guys find them for any more than that, use your best judgment on that one. I would stay away from them for 40 bucks, but that's just me. Chris, final thoughts?
I don't know who Atrocitus is. Don't laugh at me. Like, I watched the Green Lantern cartoon, and I had no idea that was Atrocitus in the cartoon. So, I mean, he's cool. If I were that into Green Lantern, I would buy him. But, you know, I'm more of a Marvel person, so...
Alright, so, you know, Chris says stay away.
I didn't say stay away.
I said...
I just said I'm not a huge Green Lantern fan. Like, I think people might hate me when I say this, but I love the movie. So, that, you know, take that with a grain of salt. I don't know.
And let the Chris bashing begin. Yes, he likes the Green Lantern live-action movie. So, the one with the CG suit and all. But in all seriousness, guys, I do recommend that you guys hunt him down any way possible. Add him to your shelves and to your collection. He's a really, really great starting point, or he's a really, really good finishing point. However you guys want to look at it. And Chris recommends to go out and pick him up as well. He also recommends to go see the Green Lantern movie.
I recommend you buy the extended cut director's cut Blu-ray edition so you can watch all the scenes they cut out in the movie theater, because it makes more sense to watch it that way. There's no plot holes or anything. At least in my opinion. I mean, like I said, I'm being honest. I love that movie. I watch that movie like once a week. So I like Ryan Reynolds. I'm not gay. I just there's anything wrong with that. I just I love Ryan Reynolds. He's funny. So
all right. Well, once again, guys, Chris says you guys should go out and pick him up, and I definitely agree with him. Well, once again, this has been 3 Points of Articulation. This is Donald, aka Grim the Reaper, and
everyone knows who I am.
and Chris, aka Mr. Jones. Thanks for watching, guys, and check out our other stuff. And don't forget to visit our website.
Don't forget to fave our videos and subscribe. Tell your friends.
And like I said, don't forget to visit our website. It's 3.com.
No, it's
no?
Tumblr.
Oh, it's .tumblr. Oh, I'm sorry. It's .tumblr. And like I said, just go ahead.
I'll put a link in the video.
And there'll be a link either here, or here, or here, or you know what? Or in the video itself. Just check out the link. Click the link and head over to our website and check it all out. Thanks again for watching, guys.